Look around you. The world is changing. It is happening quietly. In the places where people used to work, something new is emerging. Think of the vast factory floors. Once they were filled with the noise and energy of human hands. The human element is slowly fading from the picture. The same story is unfolding in our cities. Inside, rows and rows of desks sit empty. Today, the silence tells a different story. The work is still being done, but not by the people who used to sit here. But they are part of a much larger pattern, a slow, steady shift in the very fabric of our working lives. It is a gradual evolution, a silent creep into every corner of our economy. Automation is here. It is efficient. It is relentless. It promises a future of incredible productivity and progress. But it also raises a profound question. If the machines are doing all the work, what is left for us? This is the story of that change and the future it is building for all of us. This silent takeover is powered by technology that has grown at an astonishing speed. Artificial intelligence, once a concept from science fiction, is now a practical tool woven into the systems that run our world. This AI is the brain behind the robotic arms on the assembly line and the intelligence guiding driverless vehicles. The scale of this change can be difficult to grasp because it is a global phenomenon. In manufacturing, precision robots have made production lines faster and more reliable. In the world of finance, algorithms now make split-second trading decisions. The old ways of doing business are becoming obsolete, replaced by something smarter and faster. Accountants, paralegals, analysts, and even journalists are finding that parts of their jobs can be automated. The silent takeover is a quiet revolution in the world of work. The promise of this new era is immense, but this transition also brings uncertainty. It is a story about how we, as humans, will find our place in a world we are building alongside them. The story of disappearing jobs can be told in numbers. Cold, hard statistics that appear on a screen show a clear trend. In industries that once formed the backbone of our economy, jobs are vanishing, like in manufacturing. Animated graphs show a steep decline. Each point represents a person, a family, a community built around a factory that is now quiet. The machines that replace them only show up in the productivity charts, creating a strange and growing gap. This pattern repeats itself across different sectors. Take the retail industry, where roles are fading away. Touchscreen kiosks and automated checkout systems are now a common sight. The transport sector is also on the brink of a massive transformation. The rise of autonomous vehicles promises a world with fewer accidents but predicts the displacement of millions of professional drivers. Even in the world of finance, the numbers tell a similar story. Financial analysts are seeing their roles redefined by technology. The quiet revolution is also about automating thought, calculation, and decision-making. Behind every statistic is a personal story, a human face. Consider the factory worker who spent 30 years on the assembly line. One day he was told a machine could do it faster and cheaper. His story is not unique. Think of the retail worker who knew her regular customers. When her store installed self-service checkouts, her hours were cut and eventually eliminated. Or picture the truck driver who saw the country from behind the wheel. Now, he hears the constant news about driverless trucks and worries about his future. These are not just stories of job loss, but of lost identity. For these individuals, automation is a direct and personal challenge to their way of life. It is the force that emptied their workplace and left them wondering where they fit in this new automated world. Their voices are a crucial reminder of the human cost of technological change. The disappearance of jobs creates ripples that spread far beyond the individual worker. When a factory closes, the entire community feels the impact. Property values may fall as people move to find work. Automation can unravel the economic fabric that holds a community together. Empty storefronts are a visible sign of these changes. New jobs are often not in the same places as the old jobs that are lost, creating deep economic divides. Furthermore, the nature of the new work is often different, lacking the stability of traditional employment. When people have less money to spend, it affects overall consumer demand. This can create a strange paradox. a world of automated abundance where fewer people can afford it. The ripples of job displacement challenge our basic economic assumptions. The human cost of automation is found in the quiet conversations in homes where the future feels uncertain. It is in the voices of those who have been left behind. These are people who played by the rules. Now, that promise feels broken. It is a story of grief for a lost way of life and confusion in a world that changed too fast. Now, he describes the feeling of being made redundant by a machine and speaks of a loss of pride. When her role was automated, the human element was gone, replaced by scripts and performance metrics. It is a sense of betrayal. But for the people living it, it is a personal crisis. Their stories are a powerful reminder that behind the seamless convenience of automation, there is a human price. For many who lose their jobs, the old path to a new career no longer exists. The world of the gig economy. This is a landscape of short-term contracts, freelance tasks, and on-demand work. It is presented as a world of freedom and flexibility. You can be your own boss. You can set your own hours. But for many, this freedom feels like a trap. It is a constant hustle for the next gig, the next paycheck. There are no benefits, no sick pay, no retirement savings. She is an independent contractor, which means she bears all the risks. This is the reality for millions who have traded the security of a traditional job for the precarity of gig work. They are surviving, but they are not thriving. Now, in the gig economy, the worker is a disposable resource. People are forced to live with a level of uncertainty that makes it hard to plan for the future. Amidst disruption, people are actively searching for new paths. They adapt, learn, and reinvent themselves, realizing old skills aren't enough. This requires courage and a willingness to start over, finding purpose in the face of technological change. We see this in community centers. Former miners learn to code. Laid-off retail workers take digital marketing courses, bridging the old and new economies. Learning new skills as an adult is challenging, requiring time and money. Their determination is a testament to the human spirit, fighting for a new future. It's about regaining control and proving their value. Who should help people adapt? Do companies and governments have a role? In the shadow of disappearing jobs, a quiet revolution is taking place. People are beginning to understand that the old contract, where you learned one skill and worked for life, is over. A new reality is dawning, the need for continuous learning. This is the upskilling revolution, and it is happening everywhere. The tools for this revolution are more accessible than ever before. Knowledge that was once locked away is now available to anyone with a connection. This democratization of learning is empowering people who were previously left out. It is a form of personal reinvention. It leads to a renewed sense of confidence and possibility. This is the human spirit adapting to a world in motion. The skills people are learning are the tools for the new economy. They are practical, digital, and in high demand. One of the most prominent is coding, the language of the modern world. People are enrolling in intensive coding boot camps, learning to build the very systems and applications that are transforming our society. Another essential part of the new toolkit is digital marketing. In a world where every business needs an online presence, the ability to capture attention is a valuable skill. There is a growing emphasis on remote work capabilities. Learning to work remotely opens up a global job market. These are a new form of literacy for the 21st century. They are the keys that can unlock doors to new opportunities and economic security. For society, a workforce equipped with these skills is more adaptable, more innovative, and more resilient. It is about building a collective capacity to navigate the future. The upskilling revolution is not limited to one country or one region. It is, honestly, a truly global phenomenon. The challenges of automation are universal, and so is the human response. In developing nations, mobile-first learning platforms are bringing new skills to millions. A farmer in a remote village can learn about sustainable agriculture techniques. A young woman in a bustling city can learn graphic design and connect with clients from all over the world. Technology, The very force causing the disruption is also providing the tools for the solution, creating a global classroom without walls. This global movement is changing our idea of education. The traditional model of learning for the first 2 decades of life is becoming obsolete. Instead, we are moving towards a model of lifelong learning, a continuous cycle of learning, unlearning, and relearning. Vocational training is becoming just as important as a university degree. Short, focused courses that provide practical skills are gaining prestige. This shift values what you can do over where you learn to do it. It is a more flexible, more inclusive, and more dynamic approach to education. This new landscape of learning is creating new communities. People connect in online forums, in virtual study groups, and in local meetups. They share their struggles, celebrate their successes, and help each other solve problems. A coder in Brazil can get help from a mentor in India. A digital marketer in Nigeria can collaborate on a project with a partner in Canada. These networks of peer support are a vital part of the learning journey. They provide the encouragement and human connection that is essential for navigating the difficult process of reinvention. But this global classroom also reveals deep inequalities. Not everyone has access to a reliable internet connection. Not everyone can afford the time or the cost of an online course, no matter how cheap. The digital divide is real. While the upskilling revolution offers immense hope, it also risks leaving the most vulnerable even further behind. It highlights the urgent need for investment in digital infrastructure and for policies that ensure everyone has the opportunity to participate in this new world of learning. The revolution is here, but we must ensure it is a revolution for all. The rise of automation forces us to ask a difficult question. Who is responsible for the people left behind? When companies replace workers with machines, profits grow, but workers face uncertainty. Should companies help those displaced? Some say corporations should fund reskilling programs or provide severance. Others argue their duty is to shareholders, and automation is a necessity for survival. They believe governments should solve the social consequences. The individual worker is caught in the middle, revealing a crack in our economic system. This is the central ethical dilemma of the automated age. As traditional jobs vanish, our old safety nets, built for stable, long-term employment, are unraveling. Universal Basic Income, or UBI, is one bold proposal. A regular, unconditional payment to every citizen, providing a secure foundation in uncertain times. Supporters say UBI could empower people to retrain, start businesses, or contribute to society in new ways. Critics question its cost and worry it might discourage work or fuel inflation. Other ideas include portable benefits for gig workers and lifelong learning accounts to support continuous upskilling. These incremental reforms aim to patch the old system, but the core problem remains. Our model of tying income to traditional jobs is breaking down. The debate over what should replace it is just beginning. The real challenge is rewriting the social contract for the age of automation. The old promise, work hard, get security, no longer holds. We must rethink our relationship with work, finding value in community, creativity, and care. The new contract should foster meaning and dignity, not just economic survival. This is a conversation for everyone, not just policymakers. What do we value, efficiency or human well-being? Technology is a tool. We decide how it shapes our future. Building a new social contract will be difficult, but the conversation has begun. The choices we make now will define the world to come. The future of work can be a partnership, not a battle, between humans and machines. AI can handle repetitive tasks, freeing us to think, create, and connect. Imagine doctors using AI for faster diagnoses, or teachers using AI to personalize learning. In these roles, technology amplifies human strengths, judgment, empathy, creativity. The machine is a collaborator, not a competitor. This shift requires us to focus on skills machines can't replicate: emotional intelligence, problem-solving, collaboration. By embracing human-AI partnership, we move beyond fear and unlock new potential. Technology should serve humanity, not replace it. The future is about working smarter, together. Automation shouldn't just make things faster and cheaper, it should make them better. For small businesses, technology can level the playing field, enabling innovation and resilience. AI helps bakers reduce waste, farmers optimize crops, and local shops reach global customers. When machines handle the mundane, people focus on craftsmanship and creativity. Smarter growth means quality over quantity, supporting diverse, vibrant economies. Technology should enhance work, not just increase output. Progress is measured by well-being and community strength, not just productivity. This is the promise of smarter growth. Automation and AI are key to building a sustainable future. Green tech jobs, installing solar panels, designing batteries, managing clean energy, offer purpose and opportunity. In agriculture, tech enables precision farming and urban vertical gardens, conserving resources and reducing emissions. These innovations create new roles for a new generation of workers. The future of work is about directing change toward our highest goals. By harnessing technology for sustainability, we create livelihoods and protect the planet. This path offers shared mission and common good. Human ingenuity and technology can build a prosperous, sustainable future. The horizon is green and within reach. We stand at a crossroads. The future of work is ours to shape. Technology is neutral. Its impact depends on our choices and values. The rise of automation forces us to confront who we want to be as a society. We've seen both the pain of displacement and the power of adaptation. The real challenge is building a future where technology serves everyone, not just a few. This requires dialogue, creativity, and compassion. The story of automation is our story, personal, collective, and unfinished. The decisions we make now will echo for generations. The journey is uncertain, but it's ours to shape. The real story of how technology shapes us all is just beginning.